Hello everyone, this is Nathan Bryan from the Digital Monkey School, and this is Class 3, Lecture 1. Today we're talking about modeling and putting together the basic character. We're going to start with the body, and to begin the modeling stage I just put up a basic cube, brought it somewhere above the base grid, and we're going to start building this into the pelvis. So the body will come out the top and the legs will come out the bottom. I will show you how. First thing we need to do is we need to make it so that whatever we do to one side of the object happens to the other, mirroring it over. So to do that, I'm going to open up in the inputs. I'm going to click on the polycube 1 because that's the name of the polygon, and find subdivisions width, and I'm just going to turn that to 2. You can see it added an extra edge loop around the very center of it. I can grab the faces by right-clicking on it and hit face. Select all of the faces to 1/2 and hit delete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and just mirror it over. And the way we do that is we hit edit, duplicate special, option box. For this we want to make sure that we have instance on, and we want a scale of -1x with number 1 for the copies. Hit apply. So now it looks the same, but if we were to move one of the vertexes, it moves it on both sides. To get into vertex mode, you would right-click on the object just like we did with faces and hit vertex. If you want to go back to the original object mode, you would click object mode. You can also edit things by edges. So there you have it. That's how to start building the process. So to start off with the pelvis, we're going to actually try and build the basic shape. Now we can sort of eye it in the perspective view, or by hitting space we can go and look at it in the front view and the side view. Now these two are good because we can get basic shapes from straight on. The perspective view is good for sampling for what it will look like when it's done. So we're going to go ahead and just sort of move things around to get it to look a little bit more like a pelvis. Okay, once it's about the right shape, and we want to keep it very simple. The idea for modeling is you keep the object as simple as possible until the very end, and you just slowly add up the entire body over time. So what we want to do is get the basic shape to begin with. I'm going to grab the top face here and hit extrude. Extrude can be found right here on the polygons menu, or you can go into the polygons drop down and go to edit mesh, extrude. Alright, so I'm just going to hit extrude right there, bring it up, and this is going to be up near the rib cage / shoulders. Make it a little bit wider. If it were a female, you'd probably want the hips wider than this area just for exaggeration's sake. But because I'm going to go ahead and just make a male here, I'm going to bring the shoulders out a little bit. So this is the basic torso right here, and we can go ahead and from that and add an edge loop. Edit mesh, insert edge loop tool. Just click along one of these edges and I can drag it to where I want it. Now I'm going to make the place where the arm is going to come out of. This is also going to be where the pectoral muscles are, as well as where the clavicular region is, including the scapula and the shoulder. So this whole area right here is going to be, for later on, the muscular region that you're going to be rigging off of. So I go ahead and build it up and select this face here, extrude, Now for the arms, we're going to just extrude directly out. So I'm going to hit W to get the move tool and just move it out just a little bit. We're going to grab the bottom edge here. We're going to move it a little further out and up. This is going to give you your bicep shape for your character. And I can move vertexes around just to sort of fix it up and make sure it's nice and square and even. And I can select this face and extrude it out. Now remember, when you did the extrude, it came out and then up because you brought the bottom edge up. So you're actually extruding the arm out of the bottom of that first extrude. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to pull it out all the way to where the wrists are going to be. I can use this scale to flatten it. And the way I'm flattening it is I'm just bringing it close to that center cube, but not going past it. This way that you know that it's flat. And then I'm going to just scale it down to about the size of the wrists. Add edge loops just to sort of bring out the shape that you want. You can continue flattening things out as you need. Make sure there's a bit of a bend in the elbow. So we will move on to the legs for the next lecture. I will see you in a bit.